Hello everyone. Welcome to the funky sounds of this amazing play track, and welcome to a spooky special set in the world of Deus Vault, where we will be visiting a carnival. So we'll start off with kind of a scene opening. You'll all kind of see very much, you kind of go in there, it's kind of getting to darkness, you see the sun is starting to set, so you kind of see the skies are going blue above, and in this place you see a kind of a carnival. You see a kind of a few stalls are going around, you can smell food coming off of them, some of them are smelling kind of roasted almonds and peanuts. You see that some like stalls, there's some apple bobbing that seems to be over in the corner, wandering around. You can see that there's some mystics around, such like that, and within this mystic corner, kind of in I imagine a shoddy looking table.
It's literally just like a fold-out table, like a tiny little. It's almost like a stool.
Nice.
You see a particular character? Would you like to describe them?
You see an old woman has a hood up. Oh, come one, come all, have your fortunes told.
Oh my god, I can't believe this.
Very old and curled up fingers, very wrinkly, and she's joined by her twin sister. Actually, by the sounds of it.
No. You see, wait, hang on.
Hello?
Yeah? Oh no.
Luca, are you there?
I'm here.
He's here. Hello.
Okay. So he's you just finished off describing your character?
Yes.
Awesome. And other than this corner, you see across the fairground there's it looks like you can see an area that's kind of filled with games where people seem to be like, kind of like you got Spat to Rat, or you got a few others, the bottle games. You got the bottle with a hoop throwing game as well, and it doesn't look like they're amazingly made, but it looks like they're functional. And you also see that there are some very cheaply laid, there's like a cheaply made carousel, and you can see going round it looks like kids are riding ghosts and some particular creepy creatures. And the big, uh, uh, where would you say your character would be during all of this?
Um, Probably. I don't know. Are there balloons in this world?
There wouldn't be balloons, but
Something similar.
there'd
He'd be near the treats, like the
Yeah.
sweets.
So there's a few stalls walking around, and then there is like some dedicated food sections where you can get yourself a like hearty stew, or you can get some sweets that look like they've been made into eyeballs, kind of creepy, and very much junk food, right? Distinctively.
Yep.
And yeah, they kind of the big sightseeing thing every year at this carnival, and a few people come round to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Is the haunted house, a large kind of more like a mansion, really. People go in, they get scared by a small some jumping out people and such, and people come round to go see that. It's kind of an old mansion. It's been around for longer than even the town that it stands around it. But people always make a kind of it was because it was abandoned. It was been made into this fair every year. And well, I'd say this would have a. Oh, sorry.
Should I describe my character?
Yeah, describe your character.
I just wanted, before we got any further, you see an old man looking at the trees with basically no teeth remaining, a shield and sword onto his back, but raggedy old clothes and a pair of chainmail armor that looks way too big for him now. And that's you see.
What treats would could I get both of your names just for sake of ease?
I'm Margaret.
I think my name is Briggins.
Margaret and fuck it out. Margaret and Briggins.
Mystic Margaret.
God, I can't believe we both did this.
Sounds like a really shitty fucking 80s series. Okay. Briggins. What kind of you're trying to look for some sweets, correct?
Mm-hmm.
What are you particularly looking for? Anything hard candy, or you looking for sort of like the kind of chewy eyeballs that they're serving?
It's sucking sweets because he hasn't got any teeth.
All right. You can find yourself a selection of those. Some of them are a bit more on the sweet side. Some of them you put in your mouth and you realise that they're very much sour, kind of a very sour taste. You suspect there's some that they give you as a few tricks. It's like, foul, but nothing harmful.
Oh, there's Tiddlywinks getting me again.
Meg.
Sorry?
Jesus. I can change my character if you want me to.
I don't think it's that. I think it's his internet.
It's my internet. Meg.
Margaret.
Margaret. Sorry.
Where'd you get Meg from, Luca?
I don't know. Margaret. You have well, you're kind of got your stall up. You see there are some disapproving looking looks from the other mystics in the area. It's like, where the fuck's the you see one of them?
Don't be jealous, dearie.
You kinda
90
hear-
years of experience.
You're not far off my age.
You hear some of them kind of muttering. We have that book slot.
No, she's not supposed to be here. She's getting all the clients. Yes. We should report her.
But you do see a client come and sits down in front of you, and it kind of looks like a bit more of a not exactly noble, but you see he's a bit more well off than a few of the other people who come in. It's a very bulbous belly. You see him kind of wearing very faded kind of colours though, and he goes, "Oi, how much for a?"
Oh, me lord! Oh, it's for
How much
free,
for a
of
prophecy?
course.
Oh,
100
What's my
years of
prophecy?
experience.
Oh no, she doesn't know her age.
all right, your own crone. What's my prophecy?
Oh, when's your birthday?
21st of January.
21st of Jan. So you're an Aquarius.
Yes.
Well,
Are you googling up? Fuck your horoscope.
no. No. Aquarius. Oh, well, you're very progressive, independent, intelligent. Some would say you're unique and idealistic. If you follow your goals, they will come true.
Sip slam on the table. I knew it! Thank you, old crone. I shall go.
Of course, my lord. Spread the word.
I shall. The words of Mystic Margaret shall be spread for miles as long as this prophecy holds true.
And remember, we've 110 years of experience.
Let me just do an intelligence.
Go on, let me do a persuasion check.
What are you? Are you human?
Yeah.
Oh my god, so am I.
You see him kind of. He's standing up, thinks for a second, and he kind of just shrugs. Hello?
Hello.
Hello there. Goodbye there.
General Kenobi.
Well then.
Right, how far did I get?
He stands up.
He stands up. He kind of thinks to himself for a second, but it's like, he's gonna shrug. It's like, thank you. The 110 years of experience. I believe in it. But then he goes wandering off in the crowd.
Anyone nearby would just hear us sort of mumble to herself. 110? I thought I only had 70.
Now, both of you, we're here at this stage. Ladies and gentlemen, and all others, boys and girls, and children, and yeah. We are proud to announce that in half an hour's time, the haunted house will be opening. Remember to collect your tickets from the Ticketmaster. We are charging 1 silver for a ticket this year. And we have we've been permitted this year to give an exclusive 1 gold and 5 copper for any partners going together. Until then, if everyone's got their tickets, please enjoy the festivities. I believe that we will be having a competition on Splat the Rat in about 15 minutes. You can win yourself a very nice potion of alteration. He kind of stands down, and yeah, you guys are left where you are.
Margaret!
I'm gonna
Margaret!
speed to the haunted house.
Margaret, come back! Oh, please! Please! You're so fast!
Surprisingly nimble for a seemingly decrepit old lady. I've got to go go and scalp those tickets.
Go, my love. You can do it.
She gets there, she's just waving this bag of 15 going, I'll have 150 tickets!
I like to think she thinks it's for all her grandchildren.
No, she's a scalper.
Margaret, did you get all the tickets?
You kind of call out with this 100, and you're ahead of everyone else. Everyone's going like, what the fuck? And there's like a smoke trail kind of behind you as you're running. So, Mom, sorry. There was a gentleman kind of a finer jacket sitting in a kind of a little very cheap booth. Can I? What's your passive perception?
20.
Is that for both of us?
Fucking hell. It'd just be for Margaret for the second.
Okay.
While his jacket does look fine, you very much see that it's kind of been altered the look. All right, like you see him move for a second, you kind of see there is very looks like kind of very cheap material on the insides. You suspect he's kind of just he's just wearing a cheap jacket that's been altered to make it look nicer.
Gotcha.
Mum, sorry. There is a limit on 5 tickets per customer.
Now listen here, Sonny. I was around before you. And she sort of just falls asleep on the spot.
Margaret! Wake up, dearie! And I'm just shaking you from behind.
Who are you?
Margaret, it's me!
Hello,
Boris.
me. Boris?
Yes, Boris! Your husband!
What?
You know, Bill! Your husband! And I just look at him.
No,
I'm
she
sorry.
just looks back at the man. You know who this is?
It appears he's your husband.
I hold up both of our hands with rings on them, but look nothing alike.
I think I'm being abducted.
Oh, she's sorry. She has a tendency to think she's being abducted. We'll take 10 tickets.
Give me a deception check.
Actually, no. I want to know. Like, are you legitimately? Do you?
What?
10.
Yeah.
10.
10?
10.
10?
Okay.
Perception.
Oh.
I think everything's lagging.
You got a 10, right?
Yes.
What's your charisma bonus?
Charisma bonus.
Yes.
Minus
What's
1.
your charisma mod? Oh fuck! All right, re-roll.
That's 6.
Okay, you won that one. He literally. Okay. Okay. I understand, sir. You said you wanted 10 tickets?
10 tickets, yes.
I thought it was limited to 5.
There's 2 of us.
I assumed you two would be ordering together as your partners. Correct?
She just looks at this man. I want to speak to your manager. You are extremely sexist.
No, that is. Oh,
You wouldn't
God.
sell me 150 tickets, but you'll sell him 10? Outrageous.
Let's see. Okay. So you seem to interact, but sir, there is a customer who would like to talk to you.
Yeah,
So
'cause
while
of
she's
this.
turned around, how far away are they from me?
I'd say probably about 5 foot.
Cool, can I cast Charm Person on the manager?
You could certainly try.
And I have a wisdom save.
Sure. They have this one. It'd be a 14.
That's a fail. He's charmed.
Okay. He kind of sits. And how long is that for? Just for my clarification.
I think it's an hour. Unless we attack him.
Hello, Mum. I've been told there is an issue.
Your boy here won't let me buy 150 tickets.
That is because sadly there is a limit, but
But he'll let this man buy 10. It's outrageous.
No, Margaret, please.
I don't
Of course.
understand. I've never met this man in my life.
You're causing a scene.
then I do apologise. My evidently my employee was in the wrong. I will discipline him directly afterwards. If you would like an apology, I can put it out front to give it to you.
No, I'd like 150 tickets. You don't seem to understand. How about we
Give me-
lower it to 100, and I'll give you 5 gold extra, just for funsies.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
A persuasion check with advantage. I have a plus 10 to persuasion. Let's have a go. I got a 16, killed me.
Okay. Let me think about this. So, I'll tell you what. The maximum I can go, and I will go for this because you do seem like a very, very nice customer, and my employee was very rude. But I could very fairly offer you 50 tickets.
Sounds perfect, laddie.
Okay, that would be 50 silver would be 5 gold.
Yep, she gives him 5 gold. She'll give another 5 gold for his troubles.
Perfect. It then turns to you.
As he turns, she gives him a little bum grab. And winks at him and walks off.
To the manager. She then turns to you. Actually, firstly, he would very briefly go out to the of the thing, and you're gonna have to remind me of your name again, James. Sorry.
Sorry, what was that?
What's your character's name again?
Bernard.
Bernard. Okay. I thought it was Brenner before.
It might have been.
So, Bernard, you hear him kind of go. You were very rude to that customer. You're glad that she's not demanded for me to fire you and for a public apology. You kind of hear this, like the guy is going, we put a limit. No, talking back to me. You are going to go home right now. I'm cutting your wages for tonight, and be happy that you're even going to be able to work for the rest of the week.
Good God.
You see the manager kind of then step in the
Margaret
corner.
strikes again.
I don't know how you do it, my love, but it's honestly baffling to me.
You kind of see him step into the store, and he kind of gives you a look, Bernard. So, sir, are you needing a ticket?
1,000 tickets.
Sorry, sir. There is a limit of 5 tickets per customer.
Oh, that's fine. I'll take 5.
That would. Okay.
No,
that would be
you know
5
what, I'll just-
silver, please.
You know what? I'll take 1. I just take 1.
Okay, that'll be 1 silver, please.
Yeah, done.
Awesome.
That is fucking funny. Oh no, just 5 then.
I
All right,
swear I heard her get 100, but ew.
As I believe you probably would have heard the announcer say, the haunted house does open in half an hour. We have a few other things around. You can go check out the Spat the Rat. A few of the other games we have around here. There's a few sweet stalls where I think you might have hit one. You seem to have been enjoying yourself with some of our nice soft candy.
Yes.
And yes, I hope you have a pleasant night here.
Thank you very much. Margaret, wait up. Goodness me, she's so fast. I'm walking up to her, hobbling.
In that case, Margaret, where are you going towards?
Yes, she's just sort of turned around and started walking off in a direction. I don't think she has a plan.
Margaret, we got to go and watch Spank the Rat.
What are you talking about, Sebastian? I don't understand. Why are you following me?
We're spanking a rat. Come with me.
Very well.
You seem to be going to Prince Charles territory here.
And
Mummy!
Ignore my sausage fingers.
It's just a witch from playing Charles and the Queen. Oh no, I'm gonna go spank a rat. Yes.
Oh! She pulls out like a stick. She's just like. No, in fact, she's got a crowbar. She's just like holding this crowbar. I love to hit rats. Oh.
Oh no, I don't think we'll be doing that. But we'll definitely see what's there about that. Oh no, she's off.
Yep, she's gone.
So are you guys heading towards the Splat the Rat?
Yes, I wish to go spank a rat, yes.
Like fucking playing telephone game.
Oh my god, the music is really hit and miss.
By the end of it,
Yes.
we rat the cat.
We're going.
Okay, so heading through the carnival, you find yourselves at Spat the Rat, and you
I'm
see
here
that
to get the rat.
I'm here to spank it.
you see that the actual Spat the Rat game actually seems to be fairly complex in terms of things, where instead of the single tube, they seem to drop down the kind of what looks like it looks like a stuffed rat toy. Instead of that, it seems to actually be a scenario where you seem to have 3 chances. It kind of goes down, goes through one pipe, jumps to another by kind of like going into the air, goes around another loop, tries it again, and the third time it then drops down the stick. So you see him kind of crawling around, and this on the pedestal behind, it seems to be locked with 2 guards standing by the side of it in a kind of glass case. Is a small potion, and to the left of this Spat the Rat board game, you see a blackboard that seems to have a dozen names on it so far, and you see that people who have managed to spat the rat on the third attempt most of the time. Doesn't seem like there's anyone who managed to hit it on the first, and then there's one person here on the second.
Okay.
So they're going, right, come on. It takes 1 goal to try playing this game. If you win, then you can get this lovely potion of alteration. It can make you look younger. It can make you look like a different species. Maybe you want to look like a Aarakocra for the day. Or maybe you have your own desires. This potion can do it all. Second and third place will be able to get themselves a... third place will get some treats from the store fans. We'll give you 5 golden credit for these. Second place will give you a cash prize.
I'm going for 3rd place.
Very well, Miguel.
Thank you, Margie.
I'm going to go and sell these tickets. She starts just accosting bystanders like, would you like to buy this ticket for 3 silver?
Okay, give me a disadvantage.
It's limited edition. Look, this serial number. It means that it's a rare print. If you hold on to this for 5 years, it'll be worth a bomb.
Give me 2 disadvantaged persuasion checks.
Okay.
Um,
First one is a 22. The second one is an 11 on a nat 1.
okay. So you're able to sell probably about. These people are kind of big, but like some of these people are very much the locals, and I imagine there's kind of a bit of a persuading. It's like you see some of them goes, "Oh, we want to play Splat the Rat. We don't have time. Fuck it, we'll buy a ticket. How much did you say? 3 silver. I think that's what they said, right? Yeah, yeah. And it probably can get yourself off, say, about 15 tickets to begin with, and so you probably get what 45 silver.
Sure.
Um,
I definitely done the math, and that yes.
I mean, if you sell 15 tickets at 3 silver a piece, then yeah.
That sounds right.
On the during the second half, you are trying to sell them off. Some people don't seem to be interested, and then you start seeing some people like you think some of the organizers come over, start to wander themselves over. Look like they're very interested in what's going on. And you kind of hear, "Wait, what are you doing?"
Oh no, Miguel, it's the Popo! She runs around a corner, and she's gonna disguise herself. And she comes back out as the manager that she spoke to earlier.
Okay. Disguise self. Look different so the spell ends until you use your action to dismiss it. You can see.
Oh, Splat the Rat is an actual game.
Yeah.
I didn't know what
Never
this
played
was.
Splat. Oh, right.
You never played Splat the Rat before?
No, this is why it was confusing, because I was expecting you to explain to me what the game was, and I just didn't understand.
Sorry, I suppose I probably should explain what Splat the Rat is. So Splat the Rat goes off the concept of there's a big tube, and someone drops a rat at the top of the tube, and at the bottom someone's got a big stick. You got to try hitting the rat. If you hit the rat, you win.
Okay.
See, I
What
also
makes your
didn't
one
know
different?
what Splat the Rat was.
I do apologise. Then I should not be assuming. So give me a what is it? A performance check.
Performance check.
Yeah.
24. Can you tell what I'm
we're quite-
specialised in?
Yes. I'm starting to go with this. Are you ready to try to bard?
Nope, I'm a cleric.
Ah. So
Should have been a
doing
buff, though.
you could you're able to kind of persuade them and say, oh, yes, okay, it's probably the manager coming out and selling tickets to the crowd. It's fine. During this, Bernard, are you attempting to Splat the Rat?
The name is Beryl, and yes, I wish to spank a rat, yes.
Okay, so firstly, you get you'd have to pay 1 gold to enter the competition.
I am entering!
So take away 1 gold, and you're presented with they give you a bat. It's kind of a small one, but it's probably about half the probably about the length of your wrist to your elbow.
Okay.
And basically they point out these 3 entrances where basically it jumps through the air once, jumps through the air twice, and then goes down the pole. And they say, okay, if you currently on the stands, if you hit the first hit, it looks like you will mark you down. If you hit on the second hit, then we'll mark you down as 2 hits, 3 hits. So, for how this is going to function is, could I have a what's your dexterity? A dex check.
Sorry, were you asking me?
Can I have a dexterity check from you?
Right. Oh, that's 4.
You see the rat basically get dropped down the tube, and you see it fly past your head. You try to hit for it, but With a 4, you kind of stumble slightly, but you're able to kind of recover yourself quickly, especially being a swordsman as you are. You're able to recover yourself, and it kind of comes at you again. Can I have another dexterity save? A dexterity check, sorry.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. You, like, timing, going on for the first one, the rat jumping at you very much makes you jump. It's like, oh, and then you're like, oh, I know how that's going to move. And you see, you splatter that rat onto the floor. And a cheer of the crowd goes, hey, the old man did it. Yeah.
Yeah, take that, you dirty rat.
And basically, you kind of see the organizer. Wow, impressive. And you'll see that your name is written above the name of the person who was previously the second person hit it. It seems as though they had hit it very late into the hit, whereas you had hit it amazingly at the beginning.
Okay.
After a while, you get taken off the stand, and a few other people go ahead of you. This is still while Margaret is doing the whole thing, and they call out, say, all right, the tournament's over. We got 5 minutes before the haunted house. Looking at the scoreboards, we have Bernard in first. He will be taking home the potion of Ultra Self. We then have, what was it? Billy is second. So Billy, if you could come over to the office over there, where the tickets have been sold, we will give you your prize. And I think we got Robert in third. If you go over to if you come over to us, we'll give you a ticket. You can go over to the stalls and start ordering your sweets, your prizes. Bernard, could you also come up?
The name's Boris. No, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
You are given a potion, and this is a potion of Alter Self. I think that exists on D&D Beyond, but I could be wrong. Basically, you have the if you can't find it, it's what the Alter Self spell does.
Yeah, I can't find it.
Okay. It's fine. Well, I'll send a page to you if you want.
Yeah, that's perfect. Just send it over.
So, after you do this, and both of you times, you do hear a call out. It's like, gentlemen, people of the carnival, the haunted house will be opening. Please come to the front where we will be starting the queue. It's a first come, first served kind of queue. If you've not got your ticket, I think there are very few going left in the stall. They seem to have gone very quickly this year. Otherwise, if you are not planning to go to haunted house, the other stalls will remain open.
Okay. Where's my margarine?
I like to think that Margaret's gone back to trying to sell those tickets, but she's still the man. Oh, hello! Buy my tickets! But it looks like a young lad.
Yeah, everyone's giving a bit Margaret a bit of a weird look.
What?
They kind of seem to be kind of just avoiding Margaret at this stage. She's kind of like, what the fuck?
You'll never see the inside of that haunted house without me. Buy my tickets.
You see some of them are like looking away from the fucking carnival. It's like, is she gonna hurt us? Or is he gonna hurt us, Morally?
It's like they look away. They're Margaret's between them.
I might do.
And you see some of them fucking running.
Prudes.
what are you two doing? Basically.
I'm assuming I'll probably go up to you and try and get you to go into the haunted house.
I have no idea who you are. I am the manager of this haunted house.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't recognize you, would I? No.
No, you'd see a manager that very sounds like the old woman you saw before.
Margarine! Margarine, is that you?
Isn't that a type of food?
Yes! And I have a perfect drink for you. And I pull out the potion. Would you...
It looks like piss.
I can
Anyway,
guarantee...
I'm going into this haunted house. Please
go.
don't follow me.
Okay. I then drink the potion.
So, you have now casted Alter Self on yourself. What? This is more, aside from Alter Self, where it's very much a picking of things, it tries to give, this one instead gives you the vision of what's in your mind. So, like, whatever you're thinking, it will get you to the vision of.
Okay.
So, what is it that...
Just,
would it be...
He just starts to look like the manager.
I was gonna say Margaret.
Because he's looking at the manager.
Okay, yeah, I'll become the manager. That's better. I'll become the manager.
We just arrive at the haunted house. It's just the two of the manager, and the manager's trying to let us. The Spider-Man meme.
So,
Yeah, I become the manager. Yep, that's perfect.
this is not a concentration spell. Where normally it is. This is not concentration. You keep this up for an hour just by itself. So, two individuals that look like their managers walking towards this house, and you kind of go, like, they kind of see the queue is getting up there. You probably get about halfway in the queue, and you see them taking the tickets. Very much, they're tearing them in half and giving back to the people. So, okay, take a left on the path up here. You be taken to the door. Please show them that stub where you will go into the haunted house. We will give you a guide as well. And you see a few people are kind of like standing with everyone.
Mhm.
And they get up to you. It's like, can I see your tickets?
I hand them all 35 of my ticket.
I
Oh.
have my one.
I thought there was only a limit of 5. Like you see him kind of, it'd be sorry, it's a girl. So you see her kind of turn to the right and like, I thought they were only giving out 5 this year. Shrugs. Okay. Is this for? And he points at
Just
Bernard.
me.
All of them.
Yes.
But there'd be a waste. Do you not want?
Good.
You see her kind of horrified. It's like, okay.
Fuck you.
And you're giving back 35 stubs.
Just like tuck them into my fucking. Obviously my clothes are fake, so I just like reach into like a weird cloak, and my hand just like clips through my shirt. She tucks them into her bra.
Well, that was strange anyway.
She walks.
She then turns to you, Bernard. She kind of like you see her kind of just take a moment to recover. Can I see your ticket?
Oh yes. I pull it out.
Awesome. She gives a sigh of a relief when you just pull out the one ticket. And then tears it in half.
No. I've actually given her a bus ticket.
Oh,
It's a carriage ticket. It's just a picture. It's just a picture of a horse drawn on a bit of paper.
Sorry, sir. I need your ticket.
Oh,
Your
ticket.
It
Yes.
should have a little haunted house in the front.
Okay, I
you'll give
pull
it a
out one of the
prize?
sweets I was sucking on and I'll give it to
But sir, no, your haunted house ticket. And he kind of said, "Oh fuck's sake, I hate dealing with these." They should have.
Oh, a
she pulls out.
ticket!
She pulls out one of many fucking Margaret's ones, just so that she's like putting it like it should look like this.
Oh yes.
Not with torn, but it should look like that.
Oh, it's Mavis's ticket. Yes. Yes. Oh yes, my ticket. Yes. Yeah. Why didn't you say so? And I put it out. And I give it to her.
She gives it once over. She like double checks it just to make sure. Right, here's your bus ticket, and she tears it in half. And here's your actual ticket. This ticket, and she makes sure, this ticket goes to the man out front over by the door.
Okay. Thank you. You've been very nice.
Kind of see her turn. You
That
kind of
one's
see it
definitely a Scorpio.
just before. Just before he turn, like just before you leave, you hear she and it's like, okay, make sure you get fucking Dave in. He's the best one for this. Trust me.
How did she react to both of us looking like the manager?
She didn't like. She was more focusing on the tickets. For that, between that, like.
So flustered, she didn't actually notice.
That's great.
Like, didn't make eye contact.
Okay, cool.
Mood.
Okay, Margaret, you are the first one to reach the haunted house. You see these big, ornate, kind of blackened doors. They look like they have been wood that it's been kind of treated, somewhat singed as well, intentionally. And you see the manager, who is standing on the front doors.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, hello. Hello?
Jonathan, my long lost brother.
Jonathan? I don't have a
Yes?
long brother.
Oh, Jonathan might be the one behind me. There's another man that looks like us. It's very uncanny.
I see. Well, actually, let me just do an intelligence check for this guy. Because you were talking in Margaret's voice.
And technically, he's still charmed as well because it lasts an hour.
He rolled a natural 1, so that's. So, I see. Okay. Wow. Maybe,
Small world, eh?
Why do you look like me? And I point at the manager.
I like to think there's like some imperfection in like, because obviously it's a clone of a clone.
I just think my one just like has like really long buck teeth.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't like. Okay. Sorry. Are you two together or separate?
Married.
Keep telling people this, it's not true.
She like puts her arm around this guy.
I refuse to be seen with him. He's crazy.
She looks at stars and believes that they tell them how people are. She's mental.
I see. Okay.
Listen
I
here,
believe
you
so.
old coot. The stars, they speak to me. They let me do things like this.
And she invokes duplicity and just runs.
Oh, now there's 4 of us.
And she just, runs into the haunted house.
Please, can I have your ticket before you go in?
She just throws all 35 of them at him.
Okay.
They must be for all her other personalities.
It's like, please, slow down. We got we've got a guy that's going to be meeting with you. And
She's gone.
Oh,
She's gone.
she's a free spirit. Buy yourself something nice, and I give him the ticket. Walk through.
it's like, oh, sir, sorry. We have a guide for you. Thank you for the tickets. We have a very special guide for you, Dave. You see this Goliath come over? Yes, sir. Would you like to please take care of Bernard here? He needs a close attention on him, and we'd like you to go in and help him throughout the exhibit. Yes, sir. Sir. He looks down at you, Bernard. Please come with me. And looking at him, he's very much like, it looks like he's wearing a shirt that was made for a villager. and trousers that were made for a villager, and you can see that they're kind of look like they're kind of blocking circulation tight.
My God.
Okay, and Margaret. So, how far are you running?
Should probably just go around the corner.
All right. You get around the corner, and at the second, you feel like you're kind of in the lobby. You feel like there is a few spooky attractions now, but
Give me
you
a
don't
moment.
think you've had. I'll keep talking. Because yeah. You feel like there is a few spooky attractions. You see that there seems to be a hanging skeleton that seems to be hanging from a rope, and it says on the top, "Beware bandits." And there seems to be some spooky some spooky kind of hands that seem to be grouping from like some windows that seem to be built into the house. You do see that Bernard, the individual that's been harassing you all night, is behind you, and he's being escorted by a large Goliath as well. Do you want to go forth into the mansion? You think there might be someone who is looking for you? You're not exactly sure.
Once she's around this corner, she's going to drop this guy's self.
Okay.
And she's going to send her duplicate back towards Bernard.
Okay.
And she's just going to hit where she is.
I believe you both picked the old fucking fatties. Okay. Bernard.
Yes.
And you are walking, and you got you feel like Dave is not just escorting you. You see, like, every time you get close to a corner of like anything, you see him kind of step in the way of it.
Okay.
And after a while, you see Margaret, looking like Margaret, the old woman that you've so very, very vaguely known, only for about 5 seconds. I can hear myself.
Have you got the stream open?
Yes, I'm very quiet now. No, it's muted. Why can I hear myself still? No, don't know.
I don't know.
So, Margaret, yeah, so you see Margaret walking back towards you.
Yes. Oh, it's you. Lovely. Am I still looking like the manager?
Yes.
Yeah, it's me. The manager.
She will. She just walks through you.
Sorry?
She just walks through you.
She walks through me?
Yep.
Whoa! Where did you learn to do
And
that,
then
mate?
as she reaches the other side of you, she dissipates and vanishes.
You see that, like, Dave was trying to, like, put a hand up to stop. It was like, no, not walking into here. Oh, what? Okay. Margaret, are you continuing forth? What is the plan here?
She's currently just peeking around the corner, laughing.
And Bernard, Bernard, what are you doing?
Dominic. Oh, look at the Goliath.
My name is Dave, sir. Dave.
Daniel, please, I think I've wet myself. Look down. He's just let out a little bit of pee.
It's alright, sir. It happens sometimes. Please. And he goes to pick you up.
How is he picking me up? Like, in...
One hand on the chest, one hand on the back.
One hand on the chest, one hand on the... Oh, so he's just,
So-
like, full, like, just put his hands together and lifting me up.
Yeah.
Oh...
Are you resisting?
No, not for now.
Okay. He picked you up, and you feel that this guy is fucking outrageously strong. Like, you fought Goliaths in your fucking many years of adventuring. You've never, like, even to an extreme level, this Goliath seems to be Like, you think he's part giant as well, somehow. And you see him kind of like, he picks you up and walks you to a back room. It's like, sir, all right, we have this issue a lot of the time. And he pulls out a pair of trousers, and I think these will fit you. And he pulls out a new pair of pants. Would you like me to change you, or would you like to change yourself?
I do it myself. Oh, well,
Okay, sir. He doesn't leave, he just watches you do it.
I like,
feel
to,
like
I like to think another group of people has come up now and you just hear Margaret.
And then he peed himself. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
God, so good.
So you get changed. It takes you probably about a minute to get into new trousers.
Yeah.
Or I think it's half a minute for new trousers in this. And so, okay, very well, sir. And as I said, he didn't stop watching you. He's very much like, in case he even tripped over while you were holding your trousers. So, okay.
Okay.
Will you follow me? We can go try doing the attraction.
Yes, sounds wonderful.
You come back into the main foyer. Margaret, you see that Bernard now is looking to be wearing a fresh pair of trousers. And Dave is following him very closely. Like, okay, sir, if you come down this hallway, and probably the hallway that is going to the attraction is where Margaret is hiding at the second.
Oh yeah, I mean once they get there I'll just like fall in with them.
It took you long enough. What happened? Did you piss yourself or something?
Don't want to talk about it, please.
You see him kind of look down at, please, Mom. Mistakes sometimes happen. We have to be kind to each other.
The only one I'm kind to is myself. Fuck you.
She just sticks the finger up right in his face.
I understand, Mom. I am sorry to have offended you. You see him kind of give a thumbs up to the manager. Okay. Are you guys following down the hall?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. As you start to walk down the halls, you see that there is kind of all manner of spooky things going around. Cobwebs that seem to come into your face. And you think you kind of hear a moaning down the hallway. Could I have a constitution save out of both of you?
16.
It's 24.
24. Margaret, this does startle you somewhat, but not a major degree. You don't let out any screams. Bernard, like after your pissing incident, you managed to roll this through perfectly. Like, you know, you feel like you've got a bladder of steel with it now. Maybe it's because it's empty, but you feel like you've got it. A face suddenly pokes into the fabric in the wall. You notice that instead of it being a solid hard wall, it seems to be fragrant in this section, and it seems to spray a fine mist onto you.
Dude,
Ah!
I look at it.
I spit at it.
That's disgusting.
You see the face kind of record. Mom, I'd like you to stop spitting in the enclosure, please.
He spat at me first.
Okay, Mom. You start walking down the hall further, and you get to an intersection. Seems to go left and go right. I cannot choose for you here. which direction would you like to go? Both would lead to fun experiences with frights and horrors.
Eeny, meeny, mo, toe, that way. Points forward.
That is a wall, sir. It is both left and right.
Maggie, help me.
Just look at the side, she's just picking her nose.
What?
Left to right, my love.
How about you go left and I'll go right?
How about yes? Look at Dorothy. Whatever his name is.
My
Dorothy.
name is Dave, sir. Dave.
All right, Dave, sir. Are we going left or right?
This is your decision. I cannot choose for you.
I'm pretty sure he's not actively made a choice in 20 years. Things just happen. Like pissing your pants.
I have a coin, if this is what you desire.
We'll go left.
We don't need a coin, we want to know which way we're going.
Go left.
I understand, sir. Mom, will you be joining us?
I thought I was going to pitch a tent and have a nap, actually.
I understand,
Yes, I'm
Mom.
joining you, you buffoon.
Okay, if you do desire to pitch a tent,
That's
please do so to the
disgusting.
side-
Do it in your
side
own
of the
time.
hallway. Yes, Mom. You take a left and you start walking down the hallway. And you notice instead of a kind of rigid right angle kind of, it starts to go wavy. And can I have a intelligence checks for the both of you?
Intelligence checks.
7.
8.
Okay. You wager both of you couldn't tell, like, if you had to point at the wall and say where you started, aside from falling backwards through the path, you probably could tell where you are. Isn't this frightening, sir and mom?
I love he's just like so done with his job. He just doesn't want to be here. He got put with the idiots. I love it. This guy, I feel so bad for him because I basically had to do that as a carer. Just like deal with the random crap that happens. Oh man, I feel for him. But it's my go now. I get to annoy them back.
And after a second, you feel the lights in the room flash red, and out of the hallway you hear, and you see kind of a guy who seems to be wearing rags and he's holding 2 axes walk towards you.
I pull out a message.
Come on then! Let's fucking go!
What you pulled out?
I'm put a mace.
Oh, I pull out my war pick.
You've come to the wrong White House, boy.
Give me an intimidation check.
Intimidation. Fucking that 1-5.
Oh, can I do it with because I was helping as well. Can I get it with advantage for him?
He can get Margaret can get an advantage.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
go
have
for
another go. Intimidation. 13.
You don't really see him hesitate. You did see him like look at the weapons, thinking, "Why are they supposed to take this away?" And you get to see him, but he runs down the hall and like you see him, and he runs past you.
Worse.
I told you guys, this is gonna be cheesy horror.
I love this. This is
Nah.
great.
You kind of see Dave. So frightening. Shall we continue?
Do I have a choice?
Yes, I guess.
You have bought the ticket already, Mom. It would be a waste of the money otherwise.
I bought
Very
35
fun.
tickets.
Then you have been a fool. And he starts walking
Now
towards
listen
you.
here, you.
Now listen here, you little shit. Oh my god.
You start walking forth, and you find yourself in a square room. It looks like it's got laboratory equipment all around it. Kind of beakers that seem to have like pipes leading, curling around, leading to other pipes, and you notice that there is a individual collapsed on the floor. Seems to be wearing a laboratory outfit, and seems to have very, very white, frizzy hair. Like it looks like it's sticking out on ends. Also, you see an individual tied down to the table. Seems to be wriggling a lot.
Okay.
You kind of hear, "Arr, arr, 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 arr."
Arr! 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 And I start like clapping my hands like a seal.
You kind of see like he starts to wriggle. He breaks out of his like the bindings on the table. Arr, arr. He kind of stands up. Arr. And he kind of looks at the group. And you're gonna see Dave's. Why? Isn't it frightening? War is it's the evil inventor's monster.
Oh, what did you invent?
The monster.
He raises a good point. How was he an evil inventor if he didn't invent anything before the monster? Yeah, you didn't think of that one, did you, David? Mm.
Like, I'm like, oh, aren't you a lovely one? Come here for a snuggle. Like, get
Next
closer.
time you do this haunted house, boy, I think you should just have people walk around with my friend here.
Puts a hand on fucking Manuel.
You see this? Say the monster is coming closer. Arr.
If you come any closer to me, I'm going to hit you with a magic sword.
He seems to be going towards Dave. And he seems to say, Justin, we're not supposed to be getting this close to the Justin, it's not this close. And give me a second, let me just do a 20 plus. You see, Justin takes a fucking huge bite out of the arm of Dave. Ah, Justin!
Manuel, that is not normal.
Dude, this is so funny. Look at the way he's bleeding. That's so
Ah.
realistic.
And he kind of
He's just there like, oh god. You fool.
like you see that kind of you see that Dave starts to look kind of dizzy. It's like, duh, he kind of it pushes away the the monster. You suspect his name is Justin. Justin, what?
It's okay, Dave. Come here.
I put my hand on him and I cast Remove Curse.
You don't feel to have any effect. Can you please mark off the spell still? You do hear. Who's got a passive perception above 15?
Me.
Bonus?
No, I do not.
Okay. You also started to hear a groaning from the floor as you notice that you think the mad inventor is waking up. And looking at what's your passive? What's your total?
20.
Alright. You think you notice a big bite on his neck as well.
Manuel. Fuck.
At this second, you hear a hard thunk as the doors leading to the room behind you. You suspect, yeah, you just hear them slam shut. Can I have initiative from you two?
No?
13.
16.
Ooh, let me just get the notepad up. What was yours? 13 and 16?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Sorry, I can't be asked to do the whole D&D Beyond thing tonight. Okay, I have to do some rolls as well. One for Justin. Okay, now Justin. One for him. Cool. Jay. Yes. Which one got the 13? Sorry, just confirm.
Me.
Cool. I'm loving this music. I think it's perfect for a little way.
It really is great.
There's some weird drum and bass mixed in for some reason, but you know.
What's your dexterity, James?
My dex.
Yeah.
Just what 13 or plus 1.
Okay. Alright. Okay, that works. So, first would be Bernard. Bernard, you see this sight. What do you do? They don't look like they're necessarily going to attack yet, you don't think? Cowbell.
But he did just bite the arm of Dave. Was it his arm or his neck? Sorry.
His arm. He bit the arm on neck of Dave. The neck was bitten off the scientist. You don't know this yet, though.
No,
You
no, that's
just know
fine.
about.
Okay, with that, I will spring into action. I'll go to sleep. No, no! Doris! This is getting bitten. Bad boy! Run up to him and smack him with the war pick.
Can I have an attack roll?
It's a 21.
21?
Anyway.
21 is a hit. Can I roll my damage?
Oh no, hang on. Why is it not coming up with... Oh, what am I doing? Sorry. Very sorry. I actually, it wouldn't have been a 21, it would have been a 13.
13 is still a hit.
Okay, that's fine. Just to confirm. No, what am I
Let's
doing?
think about Aerodin stats.
Oh my goodness me. So that's 8 damage.
8 damage?
Yep.
You slam down this war pick onto Justin's head, and You see Justin, it's like, oh, oh,
Don't talk with your mouth full. It's rude.
How much was that confirmed? Just 8, right?
Yes.
Shouldn't just say just 8. That's a bit mean, but.
Now is it just 8? Yeah. Oh, I think because I'm a fighter, I think I can get a second hit in, can't I?
I'm not sure. Double
Extra
check.
attack. You can attack twice whenever you take the attack action on your turn. So I'll do it again.
Cool.
Sorry, just getting used to this. That's a 15 that hits. And then that is 9 damage.
Hey.
17 damage in total. That's not bad.
No, very good. We then jump down to Dave. You see, like, he's looking kind of feverish now. And, like, he's got a fair amount of blood loss. It's like, Justin, no weapons. This is... Please, sir, put down your weapon. Justin. And you see he goes to grab Justin. That would be a complicit strength check. Justin, even if he's he looks quite a bit weaker from these pickaxes to the brain. You see Justin gonna go, "Arr!" Push him away. The big lumbering form. Next will be down to Margaret.
Oh,
Margaret sort of like jumps into the middle of the group here.
watch this.
And she just starts spinning and waving her hands rapidly, and she's going to turn undead. If
With
they
the
are
wolf?
under a half TR, they're instantly destroyed.
What's the other rules then, as well?
That's it, as far as I can see. I feel like there's meant to be rules about turning them otherwise, but it doesn't say that. So, but if they're a half TR or under, they are destroyed.
You don't see none of them get destroyed.
Well, that's fucking boring.
And then she just looks at what's his face, Dave. Just goes
Piss.
and healing words him. And never won. Whoop. He gets 8. He gets 8 healing.
Cool. Okay. You see, the wounds on his arm seem to slightly heal, but you think there is. It doesn't feel like it's at max potency. So, is that the end of your turn?
Mhm.
We jump down to the scientist. You see the scientist kind of wakes up, and now that you're looking properly, like this is the first time you've seen him off Bernard. You see that he's gotten up and he's wearing this white nab coat that very much looks like there's a lot of blood that's kind of linked into it. The white hair on his side of his head is kind of matted down to the side. And he's just like, "Arr." And it's about 10 feet away, and he kind of stumbles over to you, "Arr, arr," and goes to bite. He does not seem to be moving very quickly.
Oh. Who's he biting?
It will be biting Bernard for a 16 to hit.
Ah. It does not hit brigands.
His name was Bernard.
I can't remember his name.
Right.
It's changed constantly.
Make my life easy then. Okay. it kind of, I presume it's against your armor. It blocks.
Yes. That gets my shield.
Yeah, we kind of bang, bites into the shield. You kind of see like this, like saliva that's kind of like just started dripping down it.
Okie dokie.
That's all that he can do. We jump down to Justin. Justin. And he's gonna walk towards you, Margaret, and take a bite at you.
And would not Bernard get an attack of opportunity because this guy's gonna be next to him since he's just been hit.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Bernard, you can try to make an attack of opportunity if you desire.
Yep. Might as well. Does a 19 hit?
19 hits,
It's 8 damage.
8 damage. You see Justin collapse onto the floor in a pool of kind of looking very congealed blood. Like you see, like the blood is coming out of him, but it's not looking good.
Okay.
Margaret was completely uninvolved in this bit.
That's right. Stay away from Maggie, you hooligan.
We jump back. We do jump back up to Bernard.
Okay, is there anyone next to me?
I believe the scientist is just beat you. Dave is on the other side of the scientist with Margaret.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Hooey.
hit it again. Don't you dagger near them. So I'm gonna do 2 attacks. So 17 and 18, which would be 17 and a 25.
Okay. Roll
Lovely.
damage.
So first one is 10. Second is 9.
Cool. So 19. Sorry, that's 19 damage.
Yeah.
This scientist looks like it's on fucking his last legs. Like he's like, you kind of like take 2 chunks out of him. Dave looks horrified, by the way. Sure. No. Okay. We jump down to Dave. You see him kind of run over to Joff. It's like, Joff, no, stop hitting it. It's all right. It's all right. Please, this isn't part of the attraction. There's no need to get violent.
Wait, did you say it is part of the attraction or isn't?
Isn't.
Right. Gotcha.
There's no need to get violent. Please, put your weapons away. He'll be fine. We jump to Margaret.
Dave, it's time to nut the fuck up.
She pulls out a crossbow and shoots him. Not Dave, the scientist.
So you probably at disadvantage, go just a bit harder shot, but
Yeah, disadvantage.
yeah.
Okie dokie. 8. I'll have you know
8
the other
hits.
roll was a nat 20.
8 hits.
8 hits. That's good stuff. 8 damage. Piercing damage. She fires her light crossbow.
You see the crossbow sink into the scientist. And you see Dave is kind of, no!
Nut up, Dave. Nut up.
And you kind of see, no! What? And you see him just vomit on the floor.
That's the opposite of nutting up, Dave.
What is your what is your passive? Let's say Gerard. No, Bernard.
What was that? Sorry.
What's your
What's that?
passive?
The passive what? Sorry.
Perception.
Perception. 10.
Okay, you don't see it. You do. With your fucking eagle eyes, Margaret.
My throbbing passive perception.
He's vomiting up blood.
Oh, Dave, you silly boy.
And you see him collapse.
Gregory, he's fucked.
Oh my god, this is great.
All three seem to be collapsed on the floor. As I said, in this room, you see these kind of lab equipment. There is a door that seems to be progressing further in. But the door that you came from is surprisingly shut behind you.
Gregory, we need to hide the evidence. We're going to have to burn the bodies.
Yes, it's very common.
You
Very
have
common.
anything to burn them with?
Me looking through my
No, it's
stuff.
okay. I have a tinderbox. I forgot.
You start hearing a groaning.
Oh, God. Quickly.
I'm just like
See-
pulling out torches and throwing them at the bodies.
You do see that Gregory. Sorry, not Gregory. Sorry, fucking hell. You see that Dave starts to limber up.
Oh, Dave, not you. You were the best of us.
You
Then
are
you
the
see the
chosen
scientist.
one.
Then you see the scientists start to kind of get back up. And
I told you we had to burn them.
then you see Justin get up as well. They look like the wounds that have come over them. Look like they have been healed over, looking like a mix of scar tissue and bone has grown out onto the surface.
Okay, I will. Are we still in the initiative?
Not at the second. We came out of initiative.
Gonna pull out my torch and tinderbox.
Margaret's just got 2 torches in either. She's like,
And a rope. I'm gonna get some of my rope, tie it around the torch, light it up, and spin it around my head.
Give me an acrobatics
What?
check. Right, you've been judged to do that.
I'm seeing this and I'm just like,
I like it.
I'm
12.
gonna cast. Hang on, I'm gonna cast. Yeah, I'm gonna cast guidance on him. You can add a
What's
D.
that mean?
You can add a D4.
My god, yes. Okay. That's a 4.
Oh,
So
16.
16.
What is it that you're hoping to achieve here?
To attach the rope to the end of the torch and spin it around my head while it's lit.
We got some fucking Dead Rising shit.
I don't know what you're asking from me. What's my aim? That's my aim.
There was no thoughts further than that. He just wanted to swing a torch around his head.
Yeah, that's all I wanted.
You see fucking Bernard fucking jam his torch in and he ties it right tightly. He starts spinning it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. When you see flames start to lick the walls as it's going past. And you think you start seeing fire start to come off the walls. Maybe it's at least smoking if he keeps... You think if he keeps spinning it around, it might catch fire on these walls.
You won't fuck with Boris. Getting closer to them. Back! Back, I say!
You shall not fuck with me.
Yeah, I'm moving slowly towards them, like telling them to go back.
They're very slowly coming towards you. Are you trying to hit them with it?
I don't really know how to explain it. I just want it to be like if they come close, it will smack them.
Okay, that would require a hit, but
Yeah. But I'm not actively going near them. I'm just trying to stay my ground.
they're not stopping.
Okay, yeah, it
Can you
would. Okay.
roll me the tank? Roll me the tank with advantage.
Would you? As an unarmed strike?
It will be an improvised weapon, so just roll me a straight D20 plus. No, just roll me a straight D20, I think.
With advantage.
Yes.
That's an 11.
Okay, you hit. It's a D4, and I'm gonna say it's plus 2 fire damage. Just roll a D4.
Oof, that's 3 damage.
Nice. You see this, like, you see the torch make contact, and You see that Dave seems to lift his hand up in the air. And seems
Is
to
it for a
grab
high
the
five?
rope.
Oh, he grabs the rope. No.
And see Dave is kind of like, "Arr!" and starts pulling the rope towards you. I did a strength check, please.
Fuck off. 9.
You start feeling yourself being pulled towards the group.
Okay. Can I, as I do that, just hold on for the last second and let go of it and watch it yeet itself at him?
It's not an elastic, it's just a rope.
I'm thinking more of like if he's tugging on it and I'm tugging on it, and then I let go.
It would probably more like if he was leaning into it, then he would like he would pull it back quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Then that will do. That will do.
If you do that, he's like, "Oh, oh." You see him kind of like it stumble back for a few seconds, probably stumble about 5 meters back as he's tries to catch his feet. He's like, and they start walking back towards you. Oh. Can I have perception checks for the both of you?
22.
10.
But say even with the 10, you notice that the noises of the fair, like once you would come walking into the building, and you could hear it even just going into the place. Kind of the cheering, the like, it's like music you were hearing, kind of the eerie. It's gone. You also think, and this is just Margaret, you're hearing more groans from around the other side of the building. You couldn't tell you where they are, but you think you are hearing groans.
Daisy? Hey, Daisy!
She just smacks you in the back, but
Daisy!
Oh. Oh! Margarine, yes! What is it?
There's more of them outside.
Oh, God. Okay, he's gonna start looking through his backpack.
At
Tweezers.
this stage, they're getting quite close. These the other ones, they're probably about 10 feet away.
she just looks and
Oi! Stop! Sit down! We're having a conversation!
Oh! And
None of that lip!
after about, they're getting about 5 feet away if you don't move now.
Okay, I'm gonna stand
Oh.
in front of her with my shield up and chuck the water skin over.
You see them stop for a second, look up, look exactly down, and they go to attack you.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I saw it in a film.
What's a film?
All 3 of them are attacking you because you are now up front. Okay, that is a 14 to hit,
Nope.
a 25 to hit,
ooh.
Yeah.
and a 13 to hit.
No.
Okay, so you take 1. Could I have a Constitution saving throw, please?
That's a 25.
Okay. You feel that something gets into you. You kind of like stuff it out, like you think you see kind of a liquid come out of your arm. So like you kind of tense your muscles. And you take 8 points of damage.
Dokie.
What's the plan? Do you want to? Are you fighting or?
I'm just kind of hanging out. I paid 35 tickets for this haunted house.
Just looking through my items to see if I've got anything else. Oh, I do have this. while I'm... Oh, no. I'm trying to defend people back. I'm going to start moving back and trying to pull Margaret with me. Not pull her, but, like, gesturing for her to
Before,
go
like,
backwards.
by the time you've had this thought, she's already got her hands in her pocket and has left.
Oh.
She's just, like, whistling and has lazily left the room.
Okay. Maggie!
Hey.
Maggie! That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. Are you trying to get away from them?
Yes,
Bernard?
I will.
Okay. They're going to try making attacking opportunity. They're going to be at disadvantage.
Okay.
As you've got the shield up. That's on the wrong dice. Okay. It's a 17 to hit. Oh,
No.
sorry. No, ignore me. Yeah, 17 is the highest. So
No.
it's the lowest. Perfect. Okay. It's a miss. Margaret, you see it first. Bernard, you see it just a second after. You guys find yourselves in a hallway that, it's that distinctive color of red still, but it kind of seems to be bleeding into everything.
Give me a
The
second.
one you just seen in the hallway previously before entering the lab. To your right, you see a room, and directly after the room, you see a corridor. You can actually see where it is, standing where you are, but you just see where it's heading. In front of you, you see that there is, you think, potentially a figure. You cannot tell what the figure is, nor looks like, as it seems to be standing in darkness with a slight red hue on it. You think to the right and the left of said figure, you see a door, and behind the figure, you think there is a hallway that continues. Looks like it goes to the right. And behind you, from the hallway, obviously, from the room you're in, you're still hearing the groans following you.
Which one shall we go down?
She's just kind of staring at the wall. What did you say the house was made of?
From what you can gather when you entered, it looked like there was sturdy wooden frames. Parts of the wall looked like they had fabric over them.
So, have you ever heard of the Kool-Aid Man?
What?
He's
Hey,
one of-
cool, man.
He's an ancient hero. He liked to go through walls.
Oh, I like your thinking.
Well, go on then.
Oh, you want me to? Tally-ho! And I charge at the wall.
The zombies behind you are about 15 feet away at this stage. Okay. Give me a strength check.
Yep. Straight strength, yeah?
Yeah.
21.
Cool. So, you run, fucking slam. You're expecting, as I said, this wood and fabric kind of texture. You slam, and what you find is there's a very hard substance. Very much feels kind of like a. It doesn't feel like wood. It was more like if dealt with porcelain, maybe a kind of fragile but very strong materials at the same time. And behind it, you feel like kind of a sticky membrane that kind of, as you pull your arm away from the thing, seems to just like leave a kind of liquid onto your skin.
No.
The zombies are now 10 feet behind you. You would have to start moving if you actually want to start fighting them.
We've got to get out of here. Let's go.
Okay, but you may remember earlier you spoke of films. Have you ever seen Monster House?
I can't. Oh, yes, that one. With the round boy, the skinny boy, and the girl.
Yes, the house that's alive.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you think?
Not a lot. Not very often. Sometimes. Mostly when it involves scalping tickets. Anyway,
Okay.
If you don't start moving, the
oh,
zombies
no,
are gonna get on
we
you
are
now.
moving while we're having this conversation.
Okay, where are you moving to?
Down the corridor.
Towards the figure or down the corridor to your left?
What was down the left?
You couldn't see at where you were. You'd have to. It looked like it was fairly dark. You'd have to
So
peek
go
your head
down.
around. You'd have to peek your head around the corridor to have a look.
Bernard, would you like to look around the corner?
I shall look around the corner. I look around the corner.
You see,
Nothing.
alright, what you think is the start of a hall of mirrors, but what you can see kind of looks like reflected on like about a quarter of the mirrors. It seems to be kind of just jumping around the place. It's kind of hard to keep track of where it exactly is. It seems to be a hanging body. It seems to be wriggling around quite aggressively.
So we have an option between Edgelord and the Hangman.
I can't deal with kids nowadays. Let's go towards the hangman. Hopefully he's dead.
Can I have a perception check from the both of you again?
13. Again.
3.
With a 13, you notice that he's gone.
Got the Edgelord.
The one in the shadows.
The Edgelord's gone.
Edgelord is gone. Go towards Edgelord.
Maybe he went over the edge.
Oh
Okay.
dear.
Yes,
So
let's
very
head
quickly.
towards the mood lighting.
So the darkness in front of you, and not the mirror hall.
Yes.
Okay. You start running towards the darkness. The zombies, while very close to your tail, manage to are not running after you. They are still just slowly kind of going, never stopping in their hunger. And you run down the hall into it very much looks like dim light, fully. What is both of your races, is that curiosity? Are both humans?
We're both humans.
Yeah, both
Okay.
humans.
It's not pitch black. You both could see in the darkness here, but it's all dim. And you think you get probably put it like it will take probably about a couple of minutes for the zombies get catch up to you at the second. But as you get through here, you start hearing a banging. Bong, 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 bong. And so down this the dark corridor, by the way, there was the two doors that was on either side, or you could follow the corridor around. Well, are you attempting to go through any doors, or are you just following the corridor around? Just confirm.
Where was the banging coming from?
Sounded like it was from above.
I see. What do you think, Bernard? Birdie boy?
Birdie boy, I have you know my name is Beatrice.
I thought you were the Colonel. Anyway.
Sanders, if you please.
Yes.
Bong, bong, bong.
Yes.
I don't know, go the way we were going initially. Go!
Okay.
Just march forward.
As far.
If we
Just
close
not even
our
words.
eyes,
He's just making noises.
if we close our eyes, cover our ears, they can't see us.
That's not how it works.
It was when my wife complained. Wait, are you my wife?
No.
Damn it. Got away again.
Bong, bong, bong. So following the corridor.
Yes.
Following the corridor to around the hall, you notice that on your left there is a large double doors. On your right there is a small kind of single door, and at the end you think you kind of looks like you can see a kitchen potentially. it's kind of hard to tell. You got the doorway that is up the end there. It looks like it's another corridor down there, and you think you see into an open door. You see a very dark-looking kitchen. You can see some very, you can see hanging utensils that is like kind of glints.
I say we stay in the corridors. Nothing bad ever happened in a corridor. Not
You
one.
also,
Ever.
you're hearing both the groans coming from behind you, and you think you're hearing more voices in those groans.
As in more groans?
Yes.
Or there's one that's going, well, hello, good chaps. What's going on with the groaning? Oh, goodness. You seem to have gotten me.
Just banging still. These sets are free. Bom, bom, bom. You hear it to your right now. No longer upstairs. Seems from what you can gather, seems like it's directly to your right.
Somebody's getting randy in there. Anyway, let us move forward. The corridor awaits.
Onward
Ha
to the corridor.
Okay, so which direction are you going? Are you going down double doors? Are you going down a single door? Are you going down the corridor and get to a T-junction with the kitchen at the end? You can either take a left or a right there.
Oh no. Left or right? Our enemy. Dave's not here to decide this time.
She just turns around.
Dave, which way should we go?
As you turn around, you wager there's probably about 15 zombies that turn around the zombie as well. Dave being a centerpiece.
He didn't answer.
Oh.
I think that means go left.
Left it is.
I like to think we say that and then run right.
Yeah, definitely go right.
Turning right down this hallway, you notice that you get around the corner. The groans are behind you, ever chasing but never catching. You see that there is what looks like a built into a wall, kind of a table. If I was to describe a cloakroom, you know, the ones where you see a teller that is standing there, but it is pitch black. Aside from two eyes that seem to be staring out of you, pitch white, with very small irises in the middle.
I just like squint at him, glare it back, and like,
Stop looking at me, you pervert.
What a creep.
You think, as you say that, you see a leg, very spider-like, start to come out of the over the table.
Very well, it's time for me to go. Goodbye.
If you are still there, Bernard, you would also see that there's a couple of spiders' eggs start to come out, climb up over the table, and you start to notice that a very spider-like creature comes out. But you notice that on the front of its head, front of its body, and not a kind of spider eyes with spider, fangs or anything like that. You see that it looks like a head of a human has been mounted there, and you see that it is watching you closely.
Oh, for God's sakes. Great.
You see that it's starting to want to move towards you, and it looks fairly quick.
Oh no. It's a bit fast. What do we do? What do we do?
Margaret's left.
Hey, Margaret, where did she go?
She literally turned around and walked out when she said it's time to go. She's probably going to run into those zombies.
As Margaret taking a left down the hallway.
She would have. I guess she would have just gone straight back on the T junction to the left side.
Margaret, as you kind of run across, do you look down the hallway?
She waves. She waves at Dave as she goes past.
Sorry,
You know,
Dave, we
just
went
that-
right.
You notice that as you look down the hallway, the zombies seem to have increased in number again.
How
So
are you
what's it
doing that?
You suspect 25 people now.
Holy shit. That's more people than I've ever scammed. And I scammed at least 15 earlier. I'm not a very good scammer.
Oh my god, I love it.
Bernard, this spider with the head lunges forward, tries to web you.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll attack it. I'm typing into Twitch chat.
You fucking melon.
/1 D20. No, fucking GMR. D20 plus this. 17 to hit.
Nope.
You see that it tries to web you, but you are able to get away. Are you moving away from the creature?
Do I go after Maggie? I think you'd go after Maggie. Go away, you stupid thing! Don't gleek over me! I'm going up now.
As you talk to it, it does respond. Please. You see its mouth very kind of looks like it's not right. It looks like it's trying to control a human mouth. Doesn't seem to be working. Please. Join my cloaks. Become one of them.
No, thank you. I've never been a fan of cloaks.
More of a rogue fellow.
Okay.
For a nice warm jacket in the winter.
As you're running across the hall, you also see that you think there's 30 zombies down this hallway now. When you look down there. So which way are you going? Are you going forward down the hallway? Now you can see also that the kitchen is still there, directly to your right as you're crossing. Or you can go forth. There seems to be a what you think is a circular kind of corridor at the end of this, and you see one door in the middle there.
Okay.
Otherwise, that's the only two doors you can see in the area, or routes. You're not exactly sure if there's anything else at the end of that circular one. You can only see the one door, as it's circular. You cannot see if it's like leading anywhere else.
Okay, is Maggie there?
Yes, you see Maggie running down the hall.
I'm just gonna chase after her.
Leave
Cool.
me alone, you brute! Stop following me!
I wish to help you.
Maggie, which direction are you going?
I went straight across, so to the actual left.
So, you'd see this, as I said, the circular room in front of you. That's the only thing you can see in front of you at the moment. As you run past the kitchen, as you have run past the kitchen, there is a door on the end of there. Do you want to do...
There's just a circular room with a door on the other side.
from what you can tell from there, are you running into that particular circular room? Just want to confirm.
I will poke my head through the doorway and have a look around.
What's your investigation?
Or passive. 15.
Yeah. Okay. You notice that as you're sticking your head in, you notice that there is needles sticking back at you. Very, very thin, very, unnoticeable. If you had run in, you feel like you would have stabbed yourself. They seem to be sticking out of the walls.
Oh, for the love of God. Bernard, we're gonna have to go to the fucking kitchen.
I was about to say, you suspect, because these are glass needles that you could shatter them if you wanted to.
Fuck that!
And she pulls out her mace. Bashes it.
Yep, they shatter. From what we can tell, there seems to be a set of stairs that is actually going up the circular insides of this, going upwards. You also notice this door is in front of you, and can I have a perception check from Bernard.
Nat 20.
Not the best nat 20 for you. This banging has been continuing, and you've noticed it's stopped. You also notice that there is breathing on the back of your neck.
Oh, for goodness sake! And I spin round and I'm like, fuck off!
There's nothing there.
John, wait. Let's rub my ears. Ah, hearing things again.
As you rub your ears, more accurately when you rub your right ear, you think you knock a finger out of the way.
Oh, crying out loud. Hang on a second. I'm going to quickly just look into my backpack. Did I take my meds?
I think the music stopped. By the way.
Yeah, I think we've managed to reach the end of the playlist.
Did I take my meds?
The zombies are now getting closer. They turn around the corner. You think there's 50 of them now.
Why are there so many of you?
Dave, you're so popular.
I just throw holy water at them. Be gone! Just chuck the flask at them.
Flee, foul beasts.
Okay.
And then I'm going to follow Maggie.
You follow Maggie. Where is Maggie going? Sorry, upstairs or...
She's in the doorway.
Manfred, hurry the fuck up!
I'm coming! Leave me alone!
Just don't piss yourself again.
Look, it was a one-time thing.
That's one
But
too
once-
many.
Once a day thing, but not the point.
Yeah, she'll wait for Manfred to come on.
Okay. Manfred, you So you manage to get to the door, and Maggie is waiting for you. Do you go to open the door, Maggie?
I don't know.
Manfred, do you go to open the door? Manfred?
Yes. Manfred?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
For this moment, that is your name.
I'm in.
Awesome. Manfred, you find, as you go to open the door, you swivel it open. Can I have a dexterity save?
No.
Okay, you failed.
Yeah,
the-
that's
the-
him.
no.
That's him choosing to fail.
It's an 11 anyway.
11. Maggie, you watch as Manfred opens this door, noticing that there is a tripwire that seems to be linked to the back of the door.
She just watches him step on it.
There's a trip wire.
And a large axe comes down and embeds itself in Bernard's chest. Bernard, you take...
That was not very smart, Bernard.
9 points of damage.
Is that it? Okay. I'm happy with that. 21.
There. You feel the axe jumping, and you also feel something brushing against your lobe again of your ear.
Maggie, please.
Please what?
Stop touching my ear.
Why would I touch your ear? I don't want to catch something.
You keep touching my body without asking. That's rude.
I don't think even gnats want to touch your body.
Now that's true, but not the point. Anyway, I just had an axe slam into my
Meanwhile, this
chest.
axe
Can we
is
move
still
this
just
on?
in your chest.
You hear a voice, out of nowhere as well, and it's very much a whispering in both of your ears, on the right sides. 20. Okay.
She just instinctively goes,
33.
Bingo.
What is through the door besides the axe?
You notice as you go into this room, can I have a history check?
From
Both of you.
18.
Normally, if I'm designating a history check, it means both of you.
5.
Okay. Margaret. Man, you have rolled terrible today, Shadows.
Yeah, man.
Margaret. You recognise the faces in here, and it looks like a slaughter. You are seeing that bodies are being impaled on spears. You are seeing that corpses have been strewn around. You think you see a welcome banner made out of organs, like intestines. The stapled like a paper to it. And all the faces you recognise here seem to be from people you have sold tickets to.
Hey, those are the idiots I sold tickets to. I mean, they're, excellent customers. I mean, they're not that excellent. They are dead now.
Does anyone step in the room?
No.
Now you've said that, no. Maggie, I have a few strong presents not to go into the room.
Also, does anyone look backwards?
look backwards.
No.
As you are hearing groans getting closer and closer.
We go into the room.
Oh,
He's like-
okay.
Should we not go up the stairs?
Oh, on the stairs. Yeah, of course.
The
yes.
decision was already made. I heard
No,
it.
no, no, no. No, yes, you're right. Up the stairs.
I will be fine. You start heading up the stairs. As you turn around to look at the crowd, you think there's about 100 zombies. You don't know how the fuck they're fitting in this fucking hallway.
Is someone filling this fucking house with gas? What the hell? Am I high?
Maggie, I do not wish to alarm you.
I don't think I have enough spell slots to create water. Drown them all. I can only make 10 gallons.
I'd like to use all of my remaining spell slots to create water and cause a tsunami.
How many gallons could you make out of that?
Not a lot.
You probably could make a swimming pool.
Woo!
Splash.
You know, that'd be a lot of weight to just land on someone.
That fucking Reddit post was like, can you imagine if all the snow came at once? It was like, oh god, Thwomp. Okay. So, sorry. You guys have now gone up the stairs, and up here you find a large library. In the middle, you see a grand piano. To the right, you see there is three kind of large bookshelves. One on the side to your wall, one against the upper wall, and one on the wall to your right. Same thing on the other side, kind of mirrored. In front of you, there's a grand piano, and you think you're seeing someone who is playing it very clumsily. Like, you look like their hands have been controlled like puppets. You don't see any strings, but you hear ding, 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 ding.
Okay.
Unless you head in the room and have a proper look around, you can't see much else in there. It seems like there's the mix of darkness and such like that. There is like objects around, you can't see what they are.
Okay.
This fucking music is the perfect.
What's happening? Okay. Do we head in? I think we got to, haven't we?
I mean, we could die on the stairs.
Oh.
I'd rather not.
Remember, death is always an option.
Could just enter, couldn't we, Mags?
I could become a zombie.
That would be totally interesting, but no, let's go.
Okay. So, do you go inside this room?
Yeah.
You see that the individual playing the piano, and at the moment he's kind of just playing the basic two things. He's basically just slamming his fingers down on like 3 different notes. You see like his head swiveled 90 degrees, and you think you hear it tearing.
Hello.
Rip and tear until it is done. Sorry.
That is not normal.
Have you come to join my orchestra?
No.
I'm not very good at the bassoon.
The only thing I can play is people like fools, meh?
That's great.
You see basically like multiple fucking bodies seem to be rising into the air, all holding instruments.
By the gods, they're being raptured.
Come join us. We can play a beautiful tune.
I tell you what, if you let us out of this house, I'll play with you.
What house?
This house, which may or may not be alive.
You kind of see him like start to turn his head around the room, and like you're hearing tearing as he's turning. It's not as though it's like he's looking left and right. It's more just continuously looking right, and you're going to hear more and more tearing. The neck seems to be snapping in bones.
There is no house here. We are merely a library.
You're merely a fucking idiot. Now listen here.
Wait, hang on a second. You say this is a library? What are you, moron? Where are the books?
He points at like the 6 like bookshelves are in the room.
No. Where are the good books? These are trash. Look at them.
You come in here. You insult my orchestra and my library.
You come in here on the day of Halloween and you insult my books.
This is amazing.
We must insist that you join us. And could I get? I'm gonna do 4 attacks against Margaret and 4 attacks against Bernard.
What the hell?
First, second, third, fourth. First one was against Margaret. You got a 15, a 7, a 5, and an 18.
18 hits.
Okay. Margaret, you feel you take probably about 2 points of damage as you feel a barb, it looks like a cable, is sunk into your hand. You suspect that the other 4 cables are trying to aim for the other 4 limbs, and you are yanked into the air 5 feet towards him as well. This is against now. What's his Bernard's name?
Brigands.
21, 18, 22, and a 5.
Does it have to be equal to the armor save?
Yeah.
Damn it! So the 3 big ones hit.
Okay, not the 5.
No, the 5 doesn't. Surprisingly.
That's the biggest one.
Inverse. It's like fucking the Gandhi aggression. you go up above enough, you get to the low numbers. You feel your hand, both hands and one of your legs get hooked. You're yanked 15 feet in the air towards them. You cannot use any weapons at the second. Margaret, you can only use stuff one-handed at the second.
How high in the air are they?
The piano? No, not that high.
No,
the other people are probably about 50. They look like they're just playing music. They don't seem to be holding the weapons or anything.
Okay.
I'll have initiative from everyone.
That's 20. Oh my god, why am I only rolling well? The things that don't matter.
It's a classic James moment.
Okay, 20 from you. Bailey?
11.
11. Cool. Sorry, I don't know if I said that. Uh, 11 and James, Bernard. You are currently 15 feet in the air. Your arm, basically, you have basically barbed wires for you. Oh, sorry, it was 2 damage per feet, so you're gonna take 6 damage.
6 damage.
Yeah. Your arm is now embedded with this barb. Both arms and one of your legs. You're in the air currently. And you have a weird motivation to sing. Nothing that's stopping you. You just feel like you want to sing.
Tiptoe through the meadow by the tulips.
Are you doing anything?
Can I try to wriggle free?
Because of the fact your both arms are bound, you can try ripping out the bar with your teeth if you wanted to. It's hard to do. You cannot do it with the other hand. Basically, they're kind of like held splayed.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Give it a try at least.
So disadvantage, just do a straight dex check.
This is 6.
6.
6, my boy.
Sadly not. I'll count this as a bonus action to try doing. If there's anything else you can do.
No.
Okay.
Don't think there's anything else I can do.
In that case, we'll then jump down to the pianist's turn. The pianist is going to use the rest of his heals to attempt to fully finish. So, he's got 4 kills left. He's going to make 3 attacks against Maggie and 1 attack against what's his face? Bernard. I don't know why I'm such a hard name. Things with that name.
Yeah.
So it is a this is going to be Maggie's first ones. 8, 11, 9. Margaret, sorry, not Maggie.
Sorry, I was muted. Nothing.
Cool.
Try harder, you fucking buffoon!
As you are not currently restrained yet, you don't get a disadvantage, so there's a 9 to hit you, Bernard.
What was it again?
A 9.
A 9, no.
Okay, it misses with that.
I wasn't
we'll
too
jump
sure
down.
if you said 19, because that would have hit.
Okay, Margaret,
I go.
you are currently 5 feet in the air.
So how close together are these people in the air?
Probably about some of them, it's not like it's unified, but probably about 10 to 15 feet at most. You see that,
You know what I think of your orchestra? This.
I cast silence in a 20-foot radius around these people.
you probably can get probably, I say, a third of the orchestra. Yeah, probably more like
So yeah, it would be a 40-foot diameter circle.
Okay, so probably about 2/3. Sorry. Yeah. So like there are some people who can do the music, but most of it's quieted, and he looks.
Try playing music now, bitch.
Do you hit his piano as well? Are you trying to intentionally get that?
No, it wouldn't be wide enough to hit the piano as well.
Okay, just want to check. Then we jump back up to anything else? Are you going to try taking out the bar from your hand?
Would that be an action?
That would bonus action.
Sure.
Okay, so you don't have to use it with disadvantage because you still have a hand free to do so.
Just a strength save, is it? Or check.
Was it? Did I say strength to you? Yes, strength. Yeah.
9.
That's failure. It's quite painful to try removing this, and you aren't able to do it. You're still hanging 5 feet. Oh. Okay, so we get back up to the top of the turn order because we're now at the top of the turn order. Both of you raise. I think you got 1, so you raise up 5. Margaret, Bernard, you raise up another 15.
Okay, another 15 feet.
Yeah.
So 30 foot in the air.
I think you are in silence, if I'm not mistaken. As well, Bernard.
I'm in silence.
Yes, you cannot talk.
Okay.
Margaret, would you have casted the silence on yourself as well?
Plus 40. It would be on them. So if I come within range of that, it doesn't move. It's just there now.
Just as you're raising, you do notice that you're hearing the groans from downstairs. So, as you are, we jump back up to fucking Bernard.
Yeah.
How terrible his name.
His name's Briggins. I love it. He's now just Bernard.
Because every time you say his name, you say a different name.
I know, it's great. I love it. This is what I wanted.
I'm stuck with one name, that's it. I don't care.
No. This is what I wanted. This is great.
Cool. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm going to try and break free again. There's not a lot else I can do.
Okay, bonus action. You go to rip out with your teeth.
You just start
Disadvantage strength.
to break free.
Sorry, disadvantage strength.
Yes. I mean, was it a strength? I'm pretty sure it's
No, you said dex last time.
Oh, fuck.
It wouldn't have made all that much a difference, if I'm honest. A 10.
That's a 9, looking at that.
Yeah, but that's with the strength.
But the +1 looks like it's in the...
Huh? I did a disadvantage strength roll, you asked.
Yeah, so it's a failure, nonetheless. Okay.
Yeah, that's... Cool.
Cool. So, you aren't able to do it. You still have an action. If you want to try doing something wacky, I don't know. You can suggest all kind of things. I'll see what you want.
Well, my arms are completely tied and my leg is grabbed.
One of your legs is wrapped. This is your. I'm just wondering if you can't think of anything, then we're gonna.
No. I have no idea what I could do with that.
All right.
That's me. Sorry, I genuinely don't know.
Don't know. I'm not saying there could be anything. I just wanted to double check.
No, that's fine.
The pianist. The pianist is going to do the attacks again. The 3 against Margaret. 9, 10, 10.
Try me, bitch. Woo! She's just like swinging around. There's one hand dangling. You can't touch this.
The one attack against Bernard It's a 12.
Nope.
Okay. We then jumped into Margie.
Love it. He got really good rolls against you on the first one, but since then,
He's
Yeah.
rolled terribly.
it's just been fucking awful. Now, silence is concentration, so I can't really use the other spell I want to use. So instead, what I'm gonna do is a Hail Mary level 3 guiding bolt on
Perfect.
on the pianist.
All right, go for it.
Bam. 27.
The hit, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yes. That does
17.
hit.
17 radiant damage.
Okay.
Catch
As
this,
you hit.
asshole! Bleh.
As you hit him with the 17 damage, you see that he's kind of blasted. You see, like he wants to try getting away from the piano, but it looks like his hands are attached to it. You see that the piano itself is taking damage as well.
Interesting. Interesting.
You could never stop the orchestra.
I did quite easily, actually.
Half of it, you can't hear half of it.
Okay. Anyone, the next hit against him has advantage, and
Indeed.
yeah.
Yeah, and I'll use my bow. I'm not sure if I do want to use my bonus. I kind of like just hanging out. Yeah, I'll use my bonus action to try and break free again.
Okay, just say
3.
strength check.
I am still hanging in there, baby.
Okay. In that case, we get to the back at top of the turn order. Everyone raises by their respective cable amounts.
Whee!
You go up to 15 feet, and Bernard is now at 45 feet.
This is not good.
Am I in the silence now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, Bernard, it is now your turn.
I again going to try to break free.
Cool. Disadvantage.
Disadvantage
Strength.
strength. 17.
As a pass, you can rip out one of your hands, whichever you prefer.
Starts dangling by the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the side that's still free, I'm gonna just one side is completely stuck. One side is completely free.
Okay. That hurts like a bitch, but it works.
Okay. And what I'm gonna wonder, can I grab my shield?
It'd be hard to do.
I do have a crowbar in my backpack. Can I grab that out?
The crowbars in this fucking thing. Yeah, sure.
You'd be surprised how many packs give you a crowbar.
Okay. Okay, what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna try and peel it off my body with the crowbar.
It's more like it's dug into your skin. Like you can
Yeah.
pretty jab it
It's
into
like, yeah,
that.
it's like trying to get a nail out of wood.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
So scuffed.
Okay, give me a Constitution save. Like you can do this, but it's gonna hurt like a bitch.
That's really funny. Oh,
Save. That's a 20.
Which limb are you doing this on? Just to confirm.
My other arm.
Okay. So you take 2 points of damage just as you're ripping this fucking thing out of your skin.
Yep,
Such like through your whole arm.
makes sense.
And now you're down to one leg, basically being it.
Okay, but I'm really high up in the air as well, which is really not good.
it now looks like
Wait.
we're about to do a fucking trapeze.
You know.
Can I, with my last thing, can I swing with this at all?
No, you've had an action. You've had a.
No, that's fair. That's absolutely fine. That will be my turn for now.
Cool. We jump down to the pianist. The pianist basically goes, like, he's trying to talk to you and be a bit all melodramatic. You can't hear it.
I'm just like picking my ear with my free hand. And then I just shrug at him.
He will then try to pierce you all again with his sacred cables. 1. It's against Margaret to begin with. 3, 5, 8, 5, Man.
Margaret tries to
against,
taunt him back, but you obviously can't hear it.
5 attacks against. Sorry, 3 attacks against Bernard.
Mm-hmm.
13, 6, 13.
Nope.
And you say I roll well. You say I roll well.
Yeah, but this is
Jeez,
just a
boy.
one-shot, man. One-shot rolls bad. Main campaign murders us all. Oh.
Okay. So we jump back up to you all rise 5 more feet. Maggie, you are 20 feet in the air. Bernard, you are now 50 feet in the air.
Oh, good lord.
So the rest of the orchestral folks are 30 feet away from me?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to do that in the head. It's kind of a headache.
Mm.
It is now your turn, Bernard.
Okay. Okay. I am going to try and swing myself.
Okay.
So this is barbed wire that's grabbed me.
Did
yeah?
I not get a go there?
Oh no, you didn't. No, Bailey, you didn't get
Oh,
one.
sorry. Did
Just thinking, it was just his go. His go again.
sorry, it's your turn. Sorry, my mistake.
I don't think
I
should do
still
it.
swing.
Starts violently thrusting in the air above me. Oh god. Pretty sure that all of my spells are verbal. I'm gonna take my mace and throw it at the pianist.
Sure.
What do you want for that? Just a strength?
Yeah, I suppose it could be an improvised weapon in a weird way. Do advantage because you
Because
have
of
the guiding bolt.
guiding bolt.
Yeah,
Bam. Ugh. Oh, and that's not bad. 21.
it hits. Do 1d6 damage.
D6 damage. Yeah. Cool. 4. Ignore the plus
Okay.
1. That's my strength one.
Cool. I think that's fair.
Ugh. Fuck you, and then I'll try and get the thing out with the other one. Blammo. Oh god, what did I do? Threw 2.
you see,
I threw 2. It was a 3 again.
you see 2 chunks come out of the piano as well. Like the leg looks like it's on the slot.
I'm
Like
just-
the leg looks
I'm,
like
just
a
gi-
collapse.
I'm giving him the one finger salute as I'm slowly ascending.
You do see some zombies seem to have gotten to the top of the stairs. They're slowly walking towards you now.
Just wave at them. It's Dave.
You think there's a lot of them? You can't count it anymore.
You know what? Take me, Cable. Take me.
Okay, we jump down. We jump up. Everyone raises 5, so now you're at 20, 50. What did you want to do, James?
Okay, I'm going to. Can I? This is going to be a bit ridiculous. Can I swing myself so I'm basically just, like standing upright? How would I do this?
It's not barbed wire, by the way. You had asked for that. It's a barb at the end of the wire. So like
Ah,
it's
but
like
the end of a wire. Right, that's fine. That's what I wanted to know.
okay.
And I basically want to get up as high as I can, get out of the thing, and then ride it on my shield.
Sorry. Say that again?
What?
So it's a wire, is it not?
Yeah. You can't really see where it's attached to. One.
Oh, is it just up in the air?
No, you could. I was going into like a darkness. You can't see.
Okay. In my mind, for some reason, I assumed it was kind of like a tendrils or something that I could see. No, that's fine. In that case, then. What do I do?
Join the throw your
Okay.
main weapon at the pianist club.
Yeah, I think I just might have to. I have 2 hand axes. I'd like to throw a hand axe at him, please.
Sure. What's the range of the hand axe?
That's
20
an
to
actual
60.
thrown weapon.
Okay. Okay, roll it at disadvantage because you are in the 60 range.
Boom. Oh, for God's sake, that's 14?
It hits.
Woo!
Whee! Okay, that is 5 damage. I rolled a 1 again.
Nailed it.
You see that the leg kind of collapses on the right side of the piano, and you see that the pianist is dragged forward. Like it looks like his hands are nailed to the fucking like it looks like he was doing it, but his elbows, are nailed to the fucking thing. So he's actually having to like bang down on them anyway. But he's still playing, even when it's on the floor.
Okay.
You think that as the piano fell forward, though, you notice that the cables felt like everything kind of yanked up for a second.
Okay.
You cannot see why. So, is that the end of your turn? Anything else?
That's my turn, yes.
You have a bonus action left.
Do I try and get out?
If you like to. Sure.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if it's going to hurt me if I get off. Okay, yeah, why not? I'll give it a go. So
Roll me a strength check.
strength?
Just a strength check, sorry.
Strength check. 15.
No, sorry, just a normal strength check. You're not doing it with your teeth anymore, you got a hand free.
Yes, so strength check.
Yep.
14.
14?
No, 15, sorry.
15,
Whatever
okay.
that was.
15 allows you to rip it out. You rip out this barb, and then you fall 50 feet.
Oh god, okay. Can I
And you
use my shield as a parachute?
No.
Damn.
No.
Sorry for trying.
You can certainly try.
No,
Margaret,
we need to do is you need to Breath of the Wild this and surf on the shield.
Fine, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's only 5d6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. No worries.
24 damage. Oh, so you took 2 damage from taking out the barb. That was a rule.
Okay, so two damage, and was it 4 damage?
24.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm quite close to being fully dead.
Oh, really massive damage.
How much health did you have?
38.
He rolled terribly. It was quite funny.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay, you are down. Right, we jump down to the pianist.
Piano.
You can't hear him, but he does say something.
Just smiling and nodding at him.
He's trying to be all melodramatic, which is what this character is designed for, but it's silence.
Just mouthing, I can't hear you.
You can kind of see him. Oh. You do see the zombies are now probably about 10 feet across the floor, probably about 40 feet away from you guys. Margaret. No, sorry, it's the pianist's turn. The pianist is. He looks down sadly at the body that just collapsed. Gives a shake of the head, and then it tries to attack Margaret with free. Let's see if Margaret's been fucking get her logs or.
Woo!
I can't believe how bad I roll for this. 7, 20,
20, yes.
and 16.
16 is on the money.
Oh, Margaret, you find. I'm gonna roll for which ones you get. So it's a D3. I'm gonna say 1 is your other arm, and 2 and 3 is your legs. So D3, 1 is your other arm, and a D2 for it is your right leg. So only your left leg is free now.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so we then jump back up to the turn order. No, sorry, we jump to you.
So I'm gonna get, having just seen all of this,
Margaret gives him an absolute shit-eating grin. Drops concentration on silence and casts blink on herself.
What components does Blink need?
Somatic.
Somatic, which is arms, right?
No, sorry, verbal. That's
Verbal.
why I dropped silence.
Gotcha. What a check.
Okay, makes sense.
Because you have just bound your arms
That's
up.
the point of dropping silence was because of this.
Okay, I just wanted to double check.
No, yeah, I appreciate this. So currently nothing happens. But at the end of my turn, I roll a d20 and see if I vanish. Or maybe I won't do that. Maybe I look down at my dead not husband. Fuck it, yeah, I'm gonna do a 3rd level healing word on Nardicus.
What does healing word need?
It's just verbal.
Okay.
So 15 healing on Squishy Man on the floor, who almost
Right, so-
turned into a pavement pizza.
So I've got 15 health and...
Wake up, you fucking idiot! You're making me waste my spells!
No!
That was a bonus action, so I can. None of them are within 5 feet of me, are they?
Enemies?
Well, it's anyone.
I don't think so, no.
In which case, I am going to use Thaumaturgy to make a book fall off of the bookshelf.
What does thaumaturgy need in terms of components?
Just verbal.
Okay. One of the books fall off the bookshelf.
Oh, sorry, it lasts a minute, so I guess a book falls off the bookshelf every turn until I stop doing it.
Okay. You're concentrating on the book.
It's not concentration, so it just happens.
Okay. You see that the pianist, now on silence, is able to start doing his dramatic bullocks. Ah. You're welcome back to my...
To what?
To my...
Oh my god!
Someone cut his strings! Yes!
God, what is this?
Okay. He's gonna then make his attacks.
You went
He's
silent for the entirety of that.
Fuck's sake. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, he was saying he has an audience now, and we've now caught the rude audience member as well. So we shall continue playing our song. He's going to make a perception check to see if he recognises the fact that what's his face is alive. 18, I'd say he does. So he's going to make the
that's
4
fair.
attacks. He's going to make the 3 attacks against. No, 1 attack against Maggie. Wait. Is it Maggie's turn? Because Maggie just had a turn, right?
Yeah, I've just had my go.
So it shouldn't be his turn, sorry. It'd be again go up to the top of the leaderboard. You got 15 feet, so now you're at 55. So 45. You're on the it's now your turn, sorry. Bernard.
Right.
Bern.
Briggs is going to get up. What the bloody hell's happening? Where am I? And then looks forward and sees what's going on. Oh dear God, it's ugly! And then runs at it.
Can I have a perception check, just very quickly, Bernard?
Bernard?
Nat 20.
Okay, perfect.
What's with you and
So-
these fucking perception checks, man?
So I've noticed that if it's anything that's helpful, I roll absolutely terrible. If it's something that's not that important, I roll really well.
From what you can tell, Bernard, there seems to be cables that are attached from the underneath of that piano that seem to be connecting to the floor through holes. It's just from every time he seems to be pressing one of these keys, you're seeing them rise and lower. Just as a brief thing.
Okay. I'm gonna run over and try and
Yep.
cut them with my hand axe.
Oh, roll me an attack roll.
13.
Hello.
Hello?
Oh, fuck. Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
Jeez.
He sees.
My guy's just unplugged his headphones.
Is that what happened?
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I see.
Hello.
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 Fuck's sake. Right. Hello.
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 What was the roll?
Yes.
It was 13.
13 is a miss. Well, more accurately, they're very tough. You feel like you need a bit more oomph to hit behind them.
Mm.
The pianist is very much like the orchestra member is awake again. Beautiful.
Yes. So is he referring to me by any chance?
Yeah.
Hmm.
In that case, at the end of your turn, anything else? You got move. You've done the movement. You've done your axe. You theory have a second attack, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a second attack. So same again.
Yeah.
Nat 20 this time.
Ew.
Ooh.
Okay. Perfect. You feel yourself snap through multiple of these things. Give me an attack. Give me a damage.
Damage. That is. Why did it roll that?
Because you rolled a nat 20, so if you did it on D&D Beyond, it'll
Ah,
automatically
yes.
double the dice.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So it's 9 damage.
9. You've doubled the damage of the your. You've
Remember,
got the full
we do crits differently.
Oh
Don't
yeah.
forget
So
that.
it'd be 10. It'd be 10.
10. Okay. What? All right. So you
How is it
cut
10?
through.
What's your mod for... That doesn't sound right. A hand axe is a d6, no? So
Yes.
you take the total of a
So-
6 off a d6, then you add the dice you rolled, then you add your mod.
Oh. Sorry. I thought it was. No, of course that we do it that way. So there's 6, which plus 4 plus 4, so 14.
Okay.
Sorry. Sorry.
You cut through all these cables, and
Oh no.
what? You're seeing all. So every time you cut through cable, and every HP counts towards 1 cable. You see 14 cables are cut, and you start seeing fucking audience members splattering on the floor. Maggie,
It's a light
the
rain.
cable's not. The cable's catching you up at a drop. You fall 45 feet.
Allow me to repeat myself.
And you take 20. What? Fucking hell. That's a pretty good roll. 21 damage.
I live! I've
There was
got
a 4, a 6, and a 6, and a 5.
I'm so healthy right now, it's unreal.
How much have you got?
8.
Oof.
So yeah, I've got 35 max HP, which apparently is 3 less than the fighter. That's quite funny. I have a constitution of +0.
James literally said, I don't want to take this health when he rolled them to me.
So I tell you what, I rolled 2 1s, a 2, a 4, and a 8.
Very nice.
It's something like that.
Okay. So, you both are on the floor. You've taken your second attack. After your turn, it then jumps down to the pianist. The pianist. My audience. My audience. Sorry. My sections. You need to go back up, and we'll make the full barrage of attacks as you have not done a certain thing. Actually, no. It can only make the attacks against Bernard. Sorry,
Okay.
Bernard. They're just more. The cables holding Maggie are now broken. Okay, so that is a 10, an 8, an 18, and a 7.
Sorry, could you repeat that? I got asked a question.
10, an 8, an 18, and a 7.
18, yes.
Okay, you are hooked to the hand. You take 2 points of damage,
Okay.
and you're raised 5 feet into the air.
Nice.
We then jump down to Bailey.
Maggie stands up. How far away from the pianist is she?
Probably about 30 feet.
That's perfect. She's going to walk the 15 feet towards him.
You know what? I think your piano fucking sucks.
And she's going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it.
Okay, so what's the rules of Spirit
I'm
Guardians?
just checking if it's the first time they enter. So yeah, I'm obviously going to designate Bernard to not get affected by it. The first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So yeah, it makes a Wisdom saving throw,
Okay. He shall do that.
and it's a 15-foot radius around me.
Cool.
You see all these little cherub Margarets
5.
up here. They're all naked. Sorry, a 5.
Yep.
That's 3d8 radiant damage.
Awesome.
Blimmo. That wasn't great. That was 15.
Even with a 15, you see the piano burn up into flames. He seems screaming. He seems to like this very, very effective against him.
Just
Learn to play now.
And you see all of these orchestra members, and you suspect that there is still some life in them. They just look fucking dead in the eye still, and you just see all the strings snap, and you just hear kind of a healthy squelch as everything crashes into the floor.
she just starts cackling.
Okay, you guys are at initiative. The zombies are now about 20 feet away from both of you.
I walk 5 foot towards them. The first couple start taking damage from my aura.
You weighed there's probably about 300 of them now.
I'm just like tickling the front one. Ooh. Ooh.
You see the front one keep kind of disintegrating, coming back. It's kind of weird, like you're seeing it in the radiant damage.
I look at Bernard.
I think this is a dark tide.
A dark tide.
Was there any other ways out of this room?
There is a door at the back, a large double one.
To the door!
Do you go through the door?
Absolutely.
I let Bernard go first.
Actually, I'm going to check for traps as soon as I open the door.
Sure, roll me an investigation check.
9. 9.
Also, while he's doing that, I'm going to cast level 1 Cure Wounds on myself.
Oh.
That's pretty poor.
Right. You go through the door, and what was your roll? Bernard?
9.
9. Okay, you don't detect any traps.
Cool. I just walk through.
You walk through the door, both of you do. And as you go through the door slams behind you again. You find yourself in a...
No manners in this place.
You
Just
find yourself
close it
in...
nicely.
You find yourself in a corridor, and it seems to be kind of a winding corridor. And at the end, you kind of hear...
I think you broke your microphone there.
Yeah, it did kind
That
of
was so
stop.
peaky.
But you do start hearing... And you see an individual.
Is that man with the fucking hand axes? I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna fucking get him. Hold me back. Hold me back.
Yeah, you see coming around the corner an individual holding 2 hand axes. He looks like he's running towards you. Your spirit guardians are still up.
Yeah, it lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay. Just for a second, can I use Second Wind as my bonus action?
Cool.
So I get to regain 1d10 plus 6 of HP,
Awesome.
which is... 8.
It's all good. I rolled a
Okay.
2 on my Cure Wounds.
Yeah.
Oh, he's-
Well, rolled a 2.
This guy is still running towards you, by the way. And he runs probably within 15 feet of you.
Okay,
What do you do?
That's a wisdom saving throw.
Sure.
I didn't designate it when I cast the spell. So.
All right, that's a 7.
That's a failure. Have some fucking radiant damage, you dumbass. 12.
He gets incinerated. And
I just kind of look about it. Do you think he was actually bad, or he just didn't get the memo?
honestly, it could be
It
either
doesn't
this
matter
way.
now. He's fucking... Ooh, he's on my shoes.
can I have a perception check from the both of you?
Yeah. Yikes. 13 again.
That is incredible.
Every single one I've rolled 13 for.
9.
9? Okay, even with a 9, you do both of you see it. You kind of look up, and you see coming around the corner, probably coming around the corner around the same time as this happened. You see 2 of these people you met before, the manager and the female who was working out front. Seems to be holding a banner that says, "Congratulations!" It's like, "Congratulations!" He just looks horrified at the melting sight of one of his.
I just run at them. No one can know.
I think that is going to be the end of the session.
That's amazing.
Hang on, does the night end there? Because I had a special surprise.
Oh,
As the night ends, Margaret's form changes.
God.
Where the fuck am I? I was bitten by an old lady.
Is he a were lady?
He's a werehag. Ugh. What are these clothes?
Amazing. Oh, I love it.
Margaret's not any person, no. She's an ideal.
So,
Oh,
did you
fuck
guys
no.
enjoy the Carnival of Carnage?
That's fucking
I
funny.
loved it. Yeah, absolutely loved it.
I like to point out when I thought about it, I literally had that ending scene in my head to begin with. I was like, all right, I need to write everything around that. Just someone getting horrifically annihilated because they've just been paranoid.
I love the idea that you sees this big orb of spell and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna run into that. Yeah, it's a great idea. Even after I'd threatened him the first time. Oh, that was great. But this is why James and I shouldn't be left alone together.
Yeah, this is amazing.
That said, I'm not sure the rest of the group would have been much better if they were.
No. To be fair, the whole thing was designed just for chaos, really.
Oh, bad.
That, exactly.
That was
I
great.
love the way that you and I nearly, until just a couple minutes ago, I was actually like, oh, I might bring Ma back, who's like an old lady that I used to play. And I was like, yeah, screw it, I'll do that. And then I thought about it, I was like, oh, no, let's try something else. Let's do an old man.
Something's nagging at me that Bailey's going to be an old woman. Weird.
Ugh.
Well, yeah, that was great. That's the end there. Is it this week our next session?
Yes.
Yeah, so this Sunday at 10. We're not in BST anymore. We're GMT now.
We're running a normal Deus Vault-based session. It's going to be very different and far from this one.
Yes, a
Holy
lot
shit.
less funny. Much more sad. Always sad.
What did you guys think of the pianist, by the way?
Oh,
Loved
fucking
it. Loved it. That was so much fun.
hell. Oh, I'm so glad I took silence. Fuck you.
I'd like to point out, that I did actually have it as a silence thing in his rules. If you cast silence directly on him, he couldn't play his music, so he couldn't do the wires.
Oh, amazing. I was going to get rid of it and use it again, but it was my last 3rd level slot. I wanted to use Spirit Guardians.
No, it's a very bad play.
Oh, that was good. But yeah, we'll be back with more D&D this Sunday at 10 GMT. It's been a pleasure, folks.
Been a pleasure.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Whee!